In the criminal justice system, the people are represented by two separate, yet equally important groups. Oh, wait, not Law and Order? Oh, sorry. Okay, Corruption, a story about cops, the good and the bad, a drama series by RHVTV following so many others in the tradition of intense fight scenes, meaningful connections. Brett's not looking. And choosing between what is right and what is easy. Centered on a twisted but lovable NYPD loner, we quickly learn that even the rough edges of Calvin Carter make us even more attached to his story. Through the help of several fantastic but totally opposite partners, including Tim Jackson, a man who is desperate to find out what happened to his kidnapped girlfriend, and Melanie Hardwick,
thank you.
That's right. The young and downright awesome Academy graduate, Carter learns a lot more about himself and his morals than he will ever let on. Along with the help of his chief, Donnemeyer, Carter attempts to take down a drug cartel run by the infamous Vince Cartel.
Vince Cartel. He's still out there.
He's right over there.
No! Take him down!
With an amazing cast, scenic locations, and hard-hitting subject matter, Corruption became a favorite of many RHVTV fans, even though the writers killed off the best characters. Thanks for that.
Like half the stuff you mean?
No, there. All in all, Corruption definitely went far beyond what we could have imagined and turned out to be a great opportunity to show the dramatic side of RHVTV. This is Corruption.
Yeah.
You're a drug dealer?
Yeah.
You're a cop?
Yeah.
How do you rationalize that?
It wasn't on purpose in the beginning. It just kind of happened and I didn't want to do it, but I've been trying to get out. It's hard.
How the hell do you get off talking to reporters, talking shit about me, your own goddamn chief? My police station is a ship. Loose lips sink ships.
I know you know where he is!
In January of 2010, the RHVTV team began to work on a new series, a drama focusing on the life of Calvin Carter, a crooked New York City cop. However, with other projects underway, Corruption took a back seat. In January 2015, Corruption returned to RHVTV in full glory. Older cast, better quality. Corruption was a beast to tackle.
Conservatives was almost over. I'm like, why don't we get Corruption going again? So we resurrected it in the last 5 months before RHVTV closed down.
It's very well written, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Which is amazing because it's not written at all.
It's an improv show. We basically, what happens is Jack will tell us, okay, this is what we want to happen in the scene, where we want to go with it, and we just kind of come up with stuff. And you know, it's for people like Jack, Ryan, and I, even Brett's gotten better at it. It's easier to kind of come up with stuff like that to kind of get it going. But it's also something that I really admire in everyone else that has not had that experience of trying to improv stuff and just making stuff off their head and trying to make it go coherently.
You told me that you win some, you lose some. We lost one today.
Now when someone's life is on the line!
So the ability of all of us to keep these conversations going and coming up with really amazing lines, like especially Andrew's come up with some really amazing lines. It's so impressive I'm really proud of everyone for it.
To protect and serve is not a slogan, it's a promise. And I'll be goddamned if any of my men break that promise.
It looks really polished, like the dialogue's really good. It's really more mature than some of the other stuff that has happened, which is nice. It's nice to kind of finally be of an age where we can swear on camera and it's fine.
If you two don't start getting your shit together, you're out, you understand me?
It's just been, personally for me, probably my favorite one that we've done, just because it's so, it feels so surreal, and especially with the technology that we have now that everyone's like grown up and can really play certain parts very well. It's just,
it gets much more intense and it's darker than some of the other stuff.
You know, I was really excited to see all the Conservator movies and play a tiny part in the histories. It was good to be a part of, a bigger role.
With a few words on paper, I can have your career toppling down on you. That's not a good bargaining position.
After Conservators, I was like, oh my God, Jack, please, for the love of God, put me in something else, because I loved doing all the videos and it was so much fun and hanging out with these awesome people.
Jack had told me that he was going to want me involved at some point, so I was definitely interested. It was a really cool idea for a show. And then he told me I was going to be brutally murdered in a car accident, which I was a little hesitant about, but it was interesting.
Hey, so yeah, I might have a part for you in this new thing that we're doing, Corruption, but you'd only be in it for like 7 episodes because you'll die. And I was like, yeah, why not? Let's do it.
Corruption is so exciting, probably because it's so new and we're all so much more mature than when we have started any other series that we've done.
It's nice to see like Ryan and Brett playing these, and like John DeSalvador playing these, like kind of darker and more mature roles.
At first it was kind of, I was trying to figure out like what personality I was going to go for, and I decided to just go for that kind of like off balance kind of psychotic, like I'm always on drugs kind of.
Give me one good reason why I should have put you in the goddamn ground. Do it! Do it!
It made a huge bonus now that we all drive too, so I mean it made it all that much more realistic that we could actually have the cars moving and everything and not just us sitting in the back seat and having our parents drive through town or anything. But
I really liked my character, even though, you know, it was short-lived.
My character, Jared Lorraine, it was kind of challenging because he was not really the nicest character, and I'm like the opposite in real life, so it was kind of fun and challenging to play at the same time.
It does like really cool sets, which we're like not always used to, with like office buildings and actually going outside of EL, which is really great.
That last scene of where we went to the abandoned ski place was really cool.
Honestly, I wish that I had gotten to film at, was it Mass Mutual? Yeah.
I cannot believe it.
So I'm really excited to be working with you. I mean, I've looked up to you for so long.
I thought that was the coolest thing ever. The view was incredible. It was beautiful, #1.
That's one thing me and Jack would usually not argue, but like bounce ideas off each other would be shots, because I'm always thinking visually of what it's going to look like.
I think in terms of the scope of it, you know, we finished the first season. That's something amazing. I think, especially right now with all of them like being 15 minutes long, and like with what we have to make a show that we hope is dramatic. And I know definitely of myself watching it, I enjoy it, not just the environment.
Going from Conservators, which was this whole grand mythical adventure, to Corruption, which is this very down-to-earth modern times drama with a lot of comedy in it. It was such a cool transition.
Personally, that was one of my favorite series because I don't know, I've always been into the kind of Law and Order shows and everything, so that was an extremely fun series to film.
Still, RHVTV's greatest endeavor has yet to be discussed. How about we shine a light on it?